Hello, beautiful community. Hello, Facebook Live. Hello, Instagram replay and YouTube replay. If you're just coming into the room live or on repeat, please say hello. I'm going to have a sip of my fabulous cacao and we're going to start because I have the news of a lifetime. The news of a lifetime for you. And if you have any type of craving within your soul about finding out your own soul's mission, oh, embrace yourself. This video is exactly for you. But also it is for me because, and of course it is for our tribe, because what's happening recently, what's happening in those last few months, it blows my mind entirely. And before I will go forward, I'm going to invite every single one of you to a very surprise free masterclass I am leading on Tuesday. So this idea came to me about 2 days ago. I didn't even had a chance to sit down and write it all down and create a landing page for you so you can register and get a Zoom link. Today is the first day I was able to do it, so ta-da! Freedom Masterclass is a one of 2 hour, between an hour and 45 minutes and 2 hours, a class. It is a very potent masterclass in which I'm going to teach you about the freedom frequency, how to know, deeply know within your core, what is the freedom frequency, what is your unique freedom frequency signature, how to step into that frequency, how to embody that frequency, and how to make it the way it sets your heart on fire. Because this is exactly where I am right now. I am entirely and fully in my soul's mission. I have embodied freedom frequency at least 3-4 years ago, and it has entirely changed my life. It has been this magnificent, very powerful stepping stone that led me to creating a whole new life and where I am today, and using my qualities, my journey, my love, my compassion, my wisdom to share that with others. So you will find the Zoom, you will find the link attached. You need to go and register, then find in your emails, maybe in spam box, the email with the Zoom link. I always have people messaging me, I didn't receive your email. Yes, you did. So double check all of it for yourself. There has been a time change also. I will not be replying to messages. What time is it? What time is that in Europe? In this, it is your thing to take care of. And you can do that for yourself by just simply Googling the time. What is it in your time zone? And I'm going to invite you to show up already on that free masterclass as already centered soul with your full on attention, so we can make the most out of these 2 hours we have together. So hi Jolene, hello, hi Rebecca, hi Terry. So amazing to have you here. So let's proceed, guys. This video is a very potent one. So this is one of the videos that it is actually a form of activation. So I'm going to encourage you to sit down, sit straight with your spine straight, recenter your energy, breathe through your body. There will be things you hearing here you maybe never heard before. There will be things here that might blow your mind on an energetic level, and also it could be the things you already experience yourself. You're just like, yeah, I get it, I've been there, and all of that, which is all okay. So allow yourself also to return back, save this video, return back to it with a pen and paper. First listen with your open heart, with your open body, with your open soul. Return back to it with a pen and paper so you can get the most out of this information. This information here at the moment is shared freely, and it is absolutely priceless. It is life-changing. I'm sharing with you what changed my life, what made that difference between a victimhood, lack, unworthiness, not seeing what's in the front of me, into just fully being in my purest, highest soul expression. So going from the lowest possible frequency and lowest way of operating. And if you know me for a little bit, you know my story. You can listen to it also in Inner Child Masterclass, and where I have allowed myself to go, what I have allowed myself to feel and experience, enabled me to step up on my own journey. And I wanted to share with you these things because they are really, really profound. What has been happening in the last few months is blowing my mind, because I have been going deeper than I ever did before. I've been going deeper into my own fear and looking at myself and the things. Andrea is hovering like, oh my goodness. I've been going deeper into what's going on within me. What do I have an opportunity right now to look into and release? Let's go deeper into Eliza's shadow, and let's more boldly be honest with myself and look at everything from every single angle. Not to slag myself, hi Jocelyn, not to punish myself, not to feel guilt and shame for not being perfect, because that has nothing to do with perfection or not good enoughness, and it has all to do with progress and taking action, taking beautiful, surrendered, heartfelt action. And I have been healing my nervous system on a level I never thought it's actually possible. I thought that for the rest of my life, I will be needing to bypassing my nervous system survival signals, meaning I always will be feeling very uncomfortable when I talk about stuff or face the things that always been uncomfortable. I had no idea that it is actually possible to compound everything I did so far, go even deeper with new techniques I have implemented, like breath work, specific breath work techniques that they are led by another, they are not to be done on your own, and to be able to go to a level that stuff is released from my nervous system, and there is no longer resistance and limitations within me to approach the thing that I desire or I just simply need to face. That blew my mind entirely. Not only I started doing that with myself times 10 speed. Why? Simply, and I was very careful. I was listening to my teacher, my mentor, and I still am very careful, but I listen more to my body's guidance, my body's intelligence. Jolene, Terry, you guys know what I'm talking about. So my body's intelligence told me, Eliza, you can handle it. You've done so much already. You can go all into it and listen to your body. And I did. And that brought me so fast into such a high level. And don't get me wrong, I'm still releasing. And that's always going to be the case. But I'm no longer broke by releasing. I'm no longer taken out of my alignment and my game because I am a human being and because I'm experiencing high energies. I'm actually consciously choosing to stay very sensitive and feel a lot from both spectrums of light, the uncomfortable and very pleasurable. Okay, and I keep on expanding on it. And that's what I teach in my master classes, in my masterminds, in my programs. So what's been happening recently? Yesterday I had such a profound download before I had my one-on-one session with my client. During that one-on-one session with my client, I had a confirmation of the vision and the download I received before. And after that session, which was the third time approaching fully intellectually, energetically, emotionally, and physically, talking about it also, that whole vision I wanted to share with you, because in the last few days I've been permanently seeing physically light beaming from my crown. And I checked, what is it? It is a crown chakra awakening. And it happens to the people who stepped into their highest soul alignment, who are on the path. You are the path you are on, that you meant to be in this lifetime. So I've been sitting the last few days, maybe weeks, and I'm like I don't see, I can face, I was literally sun gazing. So the brightest amount of light is in the front of me, but I see even brighter light up here. My eyes automatically move upwards. That happens with my eyes closed and with my eyes open. And I fully embrace it. And I allow myself to own my magnificence. I allow myself to own this beautiful, beautiful experience on my human and spiritual journey. And anyone who is in my tribe, who's going into any another stage of their journey, we're celebrating. And I'm celebrating full on. I feel absolutely limitless in the last few months. There is no longer this old me constantly pulling me back from stepping out of my comfort zone. Don't get me wrong, I feel fear, I shake, it's uncomfortable, but I'm no longer pulled back with such a force that I cannot help but simply follow, because it's overpowering. It's no longer happening in my case. And this is exactly what I'm bringing into my tribe. And I've been putting that together for months now. But to be honest with you, it's been happening for the last 10 years at least, if not more. It's been because everything compounds. It's been happening when I was in my teens and I was falling asleep and I could see myself flying away in the stars. It all compounds. If we approach our journey in an empowering and victorious way, it all compounds. So what I'm expressing right now, what I am bringing into existence in this world, on this 3D planet right now, that has to come through me. And I always had in the back of my head the message, Eliza, you came here for something big. And this isn't about big, okay, come and kiss my feet, put my name on the billboards. No, big feels here. That the smallness within me has to go on the side. It has no chance because my light is so big. And it is here to shine into the world so you can see, oh my God, I'm no different than Eliza. I'm no worse, I'm no better. We're all the same. And I can follow some guidance, suggestions, help and support. And I can myself, you, tap into your own magnificence. And I'm going to share with you that vision. And for some of you, it might be crazy and whatever. And that's okay. And that's absolutely okay. Normal is boring. Normal sits on the couch, overeats chips, potatoes, and flicks through the channels and complains how their life is not the way they would like to be because of something or someone, and does it changes anything. So I am not the type of normal. I'm not normal at all. So the vision I have received, because I've been putting in these last 4 months very consciously. This is huge, guys. I never shared anything so big online, open, public, not just in my community or in my masterminds or in my classes. This is like, whoa, I'm really feeling vulnerable. I'm really out there, OMG. And you know what? I hold the frequency. If you read my post from a few days ago, I was going through massive purge release, and I still showed up in my magnificence and my goddess frequency through it all. No one died. No babies died. Things were moved for another day. No one complained. And I still held my high frequency. And I still gave the most magnificent value into the world daily, because that's what I felt called to do. So what I've been seeing in the vision, it is through the system that I'll be now implementing in all of my masterminds. There will be different of them coming out very soon. We have the first one approaching next week, Limitless, which is phenomenal. I'll talk about it later. I am actually putting all together the system, the divine confirmed, Eliza, yes, you tapped on it, which creates actually shape shifts, shape shifts, human being who comes to me and goes all in into the most powerful human on the planet. Okay, I don't want you to misunderstand anything I'm saying. The most powerful humans on the planet. We're creating right now the most powerful humans walking on the earth at this time. There is few of them out there, not many. With the stuff I have put together, the divine placed on my path, and I every single time surrendered and did it. Doesn't matter how difficult and challenging and excruciating it was. And that creates, why? Because it goes into the depth of the healing, which is nervous system. So I'm helping others to release those limitations. This is what I'm just experienced, what I explain I'm experiencing. So there is no more being held back from stepping where your soul is calling you to go. And I'm teaching also exactly to find what is your soul calling, how to tap into that every single day, how to follow it, how to get there and grow from there. Not just go there and fall, go there and fall. Get there and grow and expand from there according to your soul calling. What can be more powerful than being led by healing heart frequency that it is assigned to your specific soul signature? Many people are interested in many different things. I'm interested in a pure soul calling, and I tapped into it. And the programs I've put together, 3, 4, 5 different techniques that I've put together, are absolutely life-changing. So I had that confirmation vision yesterday. Then I had a session, healing session with my one-on-one client. And within few days of implementing all of that, her never quitting, just going through the dark and uncomfortable, all of a sudden within few days she's smashing it. She's smashing it. And she was in that dark place for I don't know how long, a year, 6 months, 9 months. Don't ask me. It's a really difficult place to be for somewhere like that for so long, despite doing so many spiritual things. Okay, if you can identify with it, let me know, because I've been there myself. And then all of a sudden we're healing her nervous system, and she on her own, without my support, finds a new adaptive technique to pull her out through this massive eclipse purge, pull herself out of the darkness, which I don't think she ever did before, and adjust to her new empowered energy. She shares me, Eliza, I knew all this time I should forgive my mom, but the amount of anger within me was never, I was never able to do it. Now just automatically, boom. I just forgave her, I just let go, it's just gone. Now I just want to talk to her from my heart to her heart in a soul language. I'm like, how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Like, how phenomenal is that? Her frequency is higher than she ever was before. And in the last week, she was coming to me in my morning meditations in visions, repeatedly, because we both shifted so high. And when you're connected closely, you're working on one-on-one or in mastermind with someone with such a high frequency, and you're all in. You don't push the brakes. You're all in. Doesn't matter how uncomfortable it is, because it will be. It will be. Anytime we step out of our comfort zone, it will be. There is no way but you and your frequency going up. Now, let me clarify. What does it mean, low frequency and high frequency? Low, let me just write this down for you, okay? Okay, so there is a condensed and expanded, okay? Contracted and expanded. So it's expanded, contracted, guilt, shame, peace, love, joy. Okay, so here we are. So here we have low frequency doesn't mean bad frequency. It is guilt, it is shame, it is apathy, it is anger as a stepping stone towards love, peace, and joy. It is low frequency because it is tiny, low spinning frequency. When you go high with your frequency, that doesn't mean it's better than this one. All of it is equally magnificent. It means it is expanded. So it is high spinning frequency expanded, which it means that when you are in that field, you also feel and experience guilt and shame, but in an entirely different way. You no longer believe you're this tiny thing, you are guilt and shame, so you're no longer choking with it. When you're in expanded frequency of love, bliss, peace, and light, because you released so much out of your physical body, out of your nervous system, you can with ease process and release all the other lower frequencies. Low spinning frequencies, not bad frequencies. High spinning frequencies, very high spin. Okay, I hope that makes sense. That's how energy works. And it's so often misunderstood. No, God forbid feeling fear. Fear, only if you believe you are fear. It's something we run away from, but that's for another video. So that's what I wanted to share with you. So you can tap into your own soul with the energy I am sharing with you right now. And I don't push that energy on you. I simply beam my energy out of me. I allow myself to shine. Yesterday was the first day that I actually joined a group meditation, first time in about 6 months in Andrea's community. And I don't think I joined for it like 6 months at least. And I sat down to this meditation to join them the way I would usually do. I went deep into my heart coherence. I tapped within a split of a second. And the energy was beaming out of me, was just out of this world. I compared this energy to my energy 6 months ago and a year ago, and it was at least times 1,000. I just couldn't believe how huge was my energy so fast in comparison to other energies. Not that there is anything less, and in comparison to my expansion before. Within a split of a second, I expanded my energy to the whole property we are renting over here. And I stayed there for the whole duration, and I kept on expanding and growing. That was one of the most powerful meditations in Manifesting Miracles group from this year. And it was just phenomenal to be able to acknowledge myself. Oh my God, yes, I roll up my sleeves and I do my shadow work every single day. This morning I was tapping into the new mastermind I am going to be leading next week. And it is a huge thing. It is a big deal because it is very potent. It is on steroids, right? On steroids, meaning it's a huge, big deal to be there. Meaning it takes a lot from me to hold this huge amount of energy and this open field for anyone who joins. So I'm practicing, I'm expanding, and I can feel the fear. Oh my God, that many people is coming? Oh my goodness. And then I notice the fear, and that's the work. Go into it. Explore it. Sit in the fear. Allow the fear to unfold. Allow the fear to be there if it wants to be there, and tell me the message. What is it came here to tell me? And work with it. That's the work. This is the business, online business work. This is the coach work. This is the shadow work. This is the human work. This is the soul work. This is the healing and expansion at its core. So I wanted to share with you how phenomenal and heart on fire driven it is to be in your soul's mission. That's what it feels like. It sets you on fire. I watched a video from, oh my goodness, what's his name? Steve Jobs. I watched the movie recently, and the reel popped in on my Instagram. And it says what many of us knows, maybe many of us, myself, needed to hear it again, that in order to do something so huge that he did, you have to be obsessed. You have to be crazy in love with your mission, whatever it is you do. Because when it's gonna get tough. Majority of people is gonna be like, today is not the day for me to talk about my mastermind. Nah, today is not the day for me to share about energy and doing the work. Today, actually, I'm not gonna eat my own medicine. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna show up on Facebook when my face is shiny and I feel good. Okay? That's not embodiment of your work. The soul driven is embodiment of your soul calling, of your soul mission. Stepping into that place yourself first, getting so steady, I call this energy mastery, so steady on that high frequency that no amount of tornadoes and wind and challenges can swoop you off your feet. So you will stand rooted in your God essence, in what you came here to do. And that's where I thought I will never be able to be. I never thought I would be. I thought I always will be on. No. Let me do a little bit. Let me do it for a week. Let me do it for a month, 3 months. No, it's a whole new world. Beautiful message and inspiration. Thank you, Jolene, for being here and being phenomenal. Yes. So if that message is in alignment with you in any shape and form, join Freedom Masterclass. It is a free 2-hour masterclass. Sign up, find the email, transfer the time, find the time, right time that it is at yours, so you will not miss it out. And if you are already ready to go with me much deeper on this journey, I'm going to invite you to join Limitless Mastermind. We are starting on the 4th of November. It's going to be a ride. It's going to help you step into your limitless frequency from which you will actively operate on a daily basis. So this is very powerful. It creates with time, with compounding of the time. It creates the most powerful people on the earth. Heart-driven, without limitations, without the old limits that used to hold you back from doing even the simplest thing you know that they're good for you. You know, we all know how to eat in a healthy way. We all know how to move our bodies and stay fit. We all know what's good for us, what's not. Barely percentage, maybe 5% of people in the whole planet is doing it. Not because they don't know how to do it. Their nervous system is not allowing them. It's overflowing with past trauma and pain. And that's what this work is about. Going to the core of your nervous system, not the thinking. Thinking is the last thing you can actually change. Nervous system, releasing trauma. Then it is emotion, releasing trapped emotion. And then we can talk about thinking. But I'm not going to give it away to you over here. I will see you in Freedom Masterclass. In 2 days, it is my birthday, my 41st birthday, and the first birthday with my phenomenal family, with my beloved Andrea, my wife, with our 2 beautiful, healthy puppies, Ali and Puccino, in freedom, lifestyle, in nature, in abundance, in joy, in love, so driven by the passion in our hearts, doing our passion work and living our dream life and expanding and learning and holding each other's hand, which is phenomenal. All these years before, it was a lonely birthday on my own with maybe one friend, year after year after year after year after year. I'm talking like 7 years in a row. Yeah. Things are changing. And I'm very grateful. And I also acknowledge it is all my own doing. All the pain I created in the past is all of my own doing. All the joy and happiness right now is my own doing also. I'm sending you lots of love, many blessings. I got to go. I'm holding accountability group for my another community, Emma Energy Mastery Empire. These people are so beautiful, so amazing, so heart-driven. All they want to do is hug one another, hold each other, let one another beam with light and love. And how beautiful is that? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to be a channel through which the love can flow. Share this video on as many platforms as you can, so anyone else who needs this message can see, oh my God, this stuff is possible. It is available. How can I join? How can I subscribe? How can I register? How can I follow? Allow yourself to be the channel of love. Share this video on other platforms. Allow yourself to register for as many things as you can. It's never one thing fixes all. It never was, never will be. Everything is a stepping stone on your soul journey. So if you're watching this, it is something your soul called for. So allow yourself to follow your soul calling, but that's entirely up to you. Thank you for being here. Sending you blessings and love.